Hi there, Coastal Bend. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. Today we are discussing our rainfall outlook. I will let you know when maybe we see another cold front. I'm not getting excited about anything. Additionally, we're going to talk about the latest drought monitor, which is always released Thursday morning, just after the news, just after first edition. So we've got that information. I'm also here to answer any questions you may have. Also, just a heads up, we are entering our warming trend now. So temperatures have been running about 10 degrees warmer than the same time yesterday. We still have plenty of sunshine, plenty of heat, and our onshore flow will be returning. So thank you everyone for joining. Again, please ask questions and I'll do my best to answer all of them. And I'm so happy to talk with y'all and chat with y'all about the weather. Fortunately, drought is something that continues to impact Texas. This is the latest drought monitor. So Corpus Christi, Nueces County is abnormally dry. Let's see if we can go back. I forgot to put the pause point in, but Nueces County is abnormally dry. We really haven't changed. So if you've taken a look at the drought monitor, pretty much since Tropical Storm Harold went through, we've been pretty steady down here in South Texas. There haven't been a lot of changes since then. The rain we saw in early October helped keep us at that steady level. We would like to improve a lot more and get a nice soaking across our watershed, but that hasn't really been the case. I want you to look at the red area. This is the monitor released today. Watch what it looked like last week. So we really shrunk the deep maroon in the hill country. That was the biggest change, and the red shrunk as well across much of the area to our north and east. That came with the rain that flooded areas pretty much from San Antonio to Dallas. Lots of river, creek flooding, and so forth up that direction. With the last cold front that moved through, ahead of that front, there was a line of showers and storms that moved through. We missed a lot of that rain. That was a lot of beneficial rain for that area. Of course, it could be better, but they definitely got in on some of that. As far as our rainfall outlook, at least through Monday, not a whole lot. High pressure is still dominating. We're also entering something that is known as zonal flow, which essentially is going to be no major dips, whether that's a uphill dip or a downhill dip in the jet stream. It's pretty steady. Our temperatures are slowly going to warm with a surface high pressure pumping back in that Gulf moisture. But otherwise, all the fun, all the rain is going to be mostly in the Pacific Northwest and across those northern counties, or northern states rather, not even counties. Those northern states along the Canada border and so forth, that's where most of the activity is going to be, and this zonal flow pattern, that's where the jet stream will be active. As far as precipitation here in Corpus Christi, we haven't really received any in November. We're only 2 days in though, so we're below by 0.08. October, we did pick up above normal rainfall for the month of October, but it was just under a ½ inch, so it wasn't great. We could use a lot more rain. Right now, we're below normal for the year, still by 4.70 inches. So we always get a rainfall and we get close to catching up, and then we go back into a dry period and we just can't catch up. So looking at our watershed levels, this is what I teased. This is what you may be watching for. Thank you everyone who is watching. 25.6% is Choke Canyon. The combined lake level is now down at 32.6%. So 32.6. Stage 2 drought restrictions start at 30%. So we are almost there. Over the last month, we've fallen 1.4%. So we'll be really close to reaching that stage 2 drought restriction level by the end of the month. It'll be a close call unless we can get some rain and fill that up. And right now, the extended forecast doesn't look good for beneficial rainfall. Of course, we have the dry air that's felt really great down here and the cooler air. Now we are going to get a few showers that try to develop along the coast as our humidity returns. Warmer air is expected with that high pressure kind of drifting around the southeast as we continue to see our winds beginning to shift more out of the south. We are going to start to see more moisture, more humidity, more cloud coverage, but not necessarily a lot of rain. It's not just moisture that we need for rain. We need some sort of boost in the atmosphere to get the clouds to grow even higher so that rain can get bigger and essentially fall to the ground, right? Now, Looking farther ahead, the jet stream's still hanging out well to our north, but there is a chance a front slides through as we're looking ahead to the end of next week and next weekend. So this is the 11th and 12th time period. So there is a chance we see a little bit of rain 2 weekends from now. And temperatures may drop a little bit, but it doesn't look like a huge drop. We need the jet stream to dip a little bit more for us to get a bigger drop in temperature, unfortunately. So there's a little bit of relief in sight for another cold front. Everyone's like, when's the next one? When's the next one? But there's not much hope, honestly, for a big cold front like the one we just got. That one was really nice. This one, not so much, but there is a chance we see some rain. Again, this is an extended forecast. So typically, here's where we're headed in November. High temperature goes from 80 to 73, so that's nice. Over the summer, our temperatures stay pretty steady. Average low 60 to 53 for our average low. So we'll have more of those 50 nights, 50s heading out the door in the morning, but not quite yet. This week, our temperatures are only going up. Our average rainfall is about 2 inches. We would like to have more than average so we can catch up for what we're behind for. Hottest ever day in November was 98 degrees, so we do have still some rather warm records. The coldest ever, 27. Taking a look at our precipitation outlook, so this is the 7th through the 11th. We're expecting below normal temperatures because of that zonal flow, or precipitation rather. We're expecting above normal rainfall to our north, for areas to our north, and again the Pacific Northwest, Northern California, all expecting above normal rainfall. When we look even further out, so this should update to say it's the 9th through the 15th, but I believe that's 8 to 14 days out now. So this is still including that weekend that I mentioned. Next weekend, the 11th and the 12th, there is a chance we see above normal rainfall. So above normal rainfall is going to be possible a little bit more than a week out. So we'll see how that plays out. But that's going to come along with the next front. Already seeing the increase in the cloud coverage, a few low-level kind of altocumulus looking clouds, altostratocumulus trying to develop there in your day planner. We're going to see those temperatures 60s right now. We'll make it into the 70s, 72, 73, I think, this afternoon as we see the wind shift more out of the east and we get that onshore flow back. So an important thing, don't forget clocks fall back. We're still doing that. Yep. Clocks are falling back Saturday into Sunday. So officially, that happens at 2 a.m. They'll fall back to 1 a.m. It will be warm and humid over the weekend, so it's not going to feel like fall at all. We're going to see those temperatures hanging out in the mid to upper 80s because of that pattern that I was talking about. So we're just slowly warming up through Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is when we could see some impacts from that next front, but again, it looks really weak, so I don't see much from that. Here's your current temperature, still in the 50s inland. Mathis down to 51, but that's all I've got for you. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a terrific Thursday.